The Barstar Podcast is a show full of stories, opinions, and sarcasm. Hosted by a working musician based in Louisville, Kentucky. Wait a second. This guy knows he's a drummer, right? Not an actual musician? Why would anybody want to... Never mind.
Hello. Welcome to a fucking bonus episode. And I got a cold, so I sound like a gopher in a box. And there's no description, so nobody knows who I'm hanging out with. I love the way you just look at me like that. You're just staring at me. It is my buddy, Carl Stuck.
Hey, here I am.
Hello, my friend.
Hey,
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm thanking you for this wonderful coffee.
Oh, you are more than welcome. It is the Barstar Podcast, and we know we have coffee up in this bitch. Today is a bonus episode because I had to take a sip myself. I am a fan of yours. Not just because you're my friend, and not just because you have a nice butt, but I'm a fan of yours.
Oh, I'm a fan of yours.
I'm a fan. Thank you. I'm a fan of your music, and you have a song that is going to be released today, December 14th. Within hours. So this is posting at some time, I don't know, early AM. Yeah. So within hours, your song will be released, your single, and it is called Someday, correct?
If Someday Never Comes.
Ah, okay.
If Someday Never Comes.
So now I'm a fucking horrible friend.
No. Because you just read what I sent on the...
That is so true. You're right.
Because
I was going to fix
I'm
that,
lazy
but now I'm not
and I
going to
didn't
fix it.
want to type the whole thing out. That's all.
Now, I have heard the tune. I heard it at a get-together we had, and it is a very good song.
Thanks.
Everything you do is really good, and I swear I'm not kissing your ass. I've always believed in you because I think you have an amazing voice, and you're a phenomenal guitar player. But because this is a bonus show about you, how did all this start? Oh, and by the way, kids, those of you that are listening, we're going to play the song in its entirety.
Yes.
Because Carl is awesome, and he said, here, play this on the show. And I said, hey, let's make a show about you. So how did all this come about?
I wrote this song several years ago, and it was about a girl.
You're all about a girl, aren't they?
Surprise. It's about a girl who sort of broke my heart, I guess. And it was all my fault, but I was trying to get her back, and everybody, you know how everybody is when you break up with somebody. Everybody's like, that she wasn't the one, or he wasn't the one. You'll find somebody someday.
Right. Yeah.
And I was in that headspace where I just kind of thought, well, yeah, someday, but what if someday never comes? And I thought I should write that. And so I did. I sat down. It came out pretty quick. Wrote a kind of a strange chord progression. It's a little bit unique, I think. That was that. And then it's kind of sat for a long time. And as you know, I've been trying to record some stuff.
Right.
And I've been struggling to get something that I was happy with. And I thought, I'll go back to Someday and record that because I know exactly what I want on that song.
Right.
And so I'll be able to focus and get something done that I can be happy with.
You lack of focus? Never.
And so anyway, so that's what happened. So I've recorded that one and knocked that one out first. So
nice. Now, who all's on it besides yourself?
I do everything except for the drums and the organ part.
Nice.
The drums is my buddy Adam Wells, who is he played with me in bands years ago. A band called Smack Dab he played in. He played in Nobody Knows with me. He played in Mr. Hyde with me. So one of my earliest drummers.
Very cool.
And he lives in Lexington now. He doesn't really play much anymore. And I just called him up one day and I said, I've been thinking about who to ask to play on this song, and it occurred to me that I haven't played with you for a really long time. What would you think about playing on a song? And he said, I would love to. So
nice.
He drove up from Lexington one morning and he knocked it out and said he hadn't touched sticks in about 5 years, and I was really impressed at how well he played. So
Very
So
cool.
Adam's on drums, and then I got Bob Ramsey to come in and put a B3 organ part on.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Which was sort of an afterthought almost, because the song was pretty much finished, and I just thought it needs something else. It needs something to take it over the top. I thought maybe an organ part would be great. I wonder if Bob Ramsey would do it. So I called up Bob Ramsey, and he said, "Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do it." So
Awesome. Very, very
he
cool.
came in and killed it. So
Oh, he's Bob Ramsey.
I wanted to turn him up all the way through the song and just listen to only organ because he played so well, but it didn't work for the song. So he's in there. You got to listen for him a little bit, but he definitely added to the song.
Very, very cool. So you decided to release this one as under Carl Stuck.
Correct.
So this is just Carl doing If Someday Never Comes. But I know you said you went back to it to finish it and get it recorded and all that stuff. But why did you decide to release it today?
No particular reason. Frankly, I was going to put it out last month. But you know how it is when you're doing stuff like this. And
I get it.
There's always an unforeseen circumstance that makes you have to push something back.
The wind blew. We're going to have to do that next week.
And it's all about timing and about, once you ship your files to the distributor, how fast they can get it on it's going to be released everywhere. And everywhere except Pandora tomorrow, because Pandora drags their feet. So they're slower than everybody. And you've got to get stuff in 3 or 4 months in advance to get Pandora to have it up when you're ready. So
Gotcha.
So it probably will not be live on Pandora tomorrow, but it'll be live everywhere else. Apple Music and Spotify and Deezer. And
You mean today?
today. Yes, today. I forgot. Edit.
No way. I had Sydney on the show. She actually, her episode was yesterday, but we recorded a couple weeks ago, and I kept having to tell her, I'm like, no, dude, this isn't going to post till this day,
Right.
and it confused her. It took me a long time. It took me about 5 or 6 months to get used to that to myself.
Right.
So it's all good. But everybody knows how shit works.
Yep.
So I saw this thing you were pushing the other day. What was that? A pre-save thing? What is that?
That's right. You can do this thing. Spotify doesn't do it, so you can't do it through Spotify. You have to do it through your distributor or a third party.
Gotcha.
And it used to be only major labels could do this kind of thing, but for the last couple of years, I guess now, independent distributors can also do a pre-save campaign, which is basically you can. It's the same as like in the old days where you could pre-order on iTunes. You could
Gotcha.
pre-order a download so that when it came out, you immediately got it.
Gotcha.
It's the same concept, just in the streaming world. Okay. So you can click a button, and it'll pre-save my song to your Spotify account so that when it goes live, it'll immediately go into your folder.
Oh, okay. Like your download folder or whatever.
Yeah, on your
Gotcha.
Spotify account. So it'll be there for you to stream. And it also is more likely to show up in things like your Discover Weekly or whatever, which is one of the playlists that Spotify personalizes for each user.
Gotcha.
So I was pushing that. And then if you don't have Spotify, there's also a section where you can just sign up for the email list. And so I can give you a reminder that the song is out. So trying to give it some wings.
Very, very cool. Well, hopefully this will help. I mean, I don't have a huge audience. I'm apparently growing in Sweden, though. It's very bizarre.
Thousands, I've heard.
Oh, yeah, right. Thousands. But hopefully you...
Sweden.
It's weird, dude.
I love that.
It is the weirdest shit.
It's the world is so much smaller now because when I see things about, I got that Christmas song as well, so I'm seeing where that gets played.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
It's crazy. I'm like, how did somebody from Cyprus? I get somebody from Cyprus plays it every week. I'm like, how in the hell did somebody in Cyprus hear the song, and do they even speak English over there?
Yeah, I don't even know where Cyprus is.
It's over there near like Greece and all that. It's over in the Mediterranean somewhere.
Oh, I got you. Well, they like an elf named No.
I guess. I don't know. Somebody does.
It's
Maybe
awesome.
I probably have a family member that moved over there. I just didn't know it.
I get a few downloads in Germany, and I keep wondering if it's my ex-wife. She's just putting it on the radio and throwing shit at me. Okay, so let's I say we just put the song here. What do you think?
I like it.
You want to put the song here?
Let them hear it.
All right. So this is If Someday Never Comes by Carl Stuck.
Someday you'll forget her. You'll find someone better. There's somebody out there looking for you somewhere. So I'm hearing, but I'm fearing they might all be wrong. If someday never comes, what they tell me, will I still be gone? Will they find me somewhere hiding from all these memories haunting me? Might be hard to see now, but you'll get through this somehow. So they're saying, and I'm praying they might not be wrong. If someday never comes, what they tell me, will I still be numb? Will they find me somewhere hiding from all these memories haunting me? Yeah, they don't know anything about this. How can they say I'll make it through? If someday never comes, what then tell me, will I still be known? Will they find me somewhere hiding from all these memories haunting me? If someday never comes, what then tell me, will I still be known? Will they find me somewhere hiding from all these memories haunting me? If someday never comes.
Dude, I dig that tune. I like it. 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 I like
Thanks.
it. I like it a lot. A lot. I like it a lot. Before we get out of here, because bonus shows are usually short, and this is all about your song, where can people find you? Where's all your garbage?
Carlstuck.com
Carlstuck.com.
is my website. And you can go there and you can see what I'm doing. I've got a blog on there that I post on once in a while. And you can sign up for the email list. You can do pre-saves for my next single when it comes out.
Nice.
You can link to my other website that has the info about my Christmas song on it. If you
Very
want to get in
cool.
on the kids art contest and stuff. Twitter is at Carl Stuck. Instagram is at Carl Anthony Stuck. Facebook is at Carl Stuck or Carl Anthony Stuck. I don't know. They're all one or the other. My dad stole the ones that I couldn't get Carl Stuck on. So
That's pretty funny. Your dad stole your social media.
that's right.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks a lot. So that's awesome. You guys make sure you go find all of Carl's socials and go to his website, pre-order, or sorry, excuse me.
Not now.
Not now.
Just
Order the
listen.
song, download it, listen to it, stream it, tell your friends, tell your mom and them, tell everybody.
Give me a message. Tell me what you think of it.
Yes, I will tell you.
You know
to
what?
your
Here's a
face.
question I'll ask of your audience.
Yes.
Because I don't know what this song sounds like. So when you upload it to your distributor, they always ask you what genre it is and who are some sound-alike bands. And I don't know who it sounds like. I don't think it sounds like anybody, really. But I'm the guy who wrote it, so it probably does sound like somebody, and I just can't see it.
True.
So that's it. I want people to tell me, who do they think, what artist does this sound like, if it sounds like somebody else.
All right, so you guys have been challenged. So get a hold of Carl on all his socials and tell him what you think about the song. I like it. I have to listen to it a couple more times before I can tell you exactly who I think it sounds like. I have some ideas, but I'm not going to say right now.
Let me know. I'm curious. I want to know who people think it sounds like.
So
It's not heavy enough to sound like a heavy band nowadays, and it's too heavy to sound like a Tom Petty or somebody like that in the old rock days.
Singer, you can't do the singer-songwriter thing because it's too heavy for that. I don't know. I think we should leave on that.
All right.
What do you think?
Thank
good?
you. Thank you for having me. I
Dude,
appreciate it.
high-fiving a microphone. Now, even though it's a bonus show, I still have to say it. Go do some shit.
Literally.
Good job. Literally. So until next time, I will talk at you soon.
What they tell me